I think my journey started actually in high school. I met a gentleman who was the former Associate Superintendent of Schools for the City of New York. And he retired and came to Ontario, where I grew up. And he exposed me to a number of social causes. It was the 60s, and so it was a time when I think individuals felt they had the duty, the responsibility to do social good. And I think that set me on a pathway of thinking about what I could do to influence and make a better world. When I was 19 years old, an undergraduate at UC Riverside, I met Bill Steiner and worked for him for a year. Bill later became the board chair of the Board of Supervisors here in Orange County. But back in the day, we were both pretty young, and he was the executive of a residential treatment center, and he was quite the social entrepreneur. And so I found myself following in his footsteps, going to graduate school. And there, when I was graduating, I was introduced to a gentleman from Laguna Hills, California, who was the director of a child guidance center. What Skip Hinchman taught me was that it's important the culture you create in the organization. And leadership isn't something that runs things, it's the people that are engaged. And I think what Skip really imparted was how to create a team. When I was a psychotherapist, whether I be at the Child Guidance Center or have my own practice, it was more one-to-one. It was more micro. It transitioned when I became the executive of Canyon Acres, and there it was more I was going to grow an organization. My passion and my contribution at OneOC is to grow a community, a healthier, stronger, more vibrant Orange County. And I'm now on the macro level. And I think there's a lot of change to be done, and you can do so micro or macro. I just think it's important to get engaged. I think it's important to work with others to get that job done. But I think I've moved away from it being more cause-related to more community-based, and it's the connecting of companies and nonprofits. I think a lot of times people think about nonprofits good, companies are just after profit. But companies do a lot of good too. It takes collaboration, but I'm hoping that it goes a little bit deeper. It goes to real partnerships where they both have skin in the game, they both are conscious what each other wants, and they are also engaged in doing good together. What I'm working on today, and what I will be working on, I hope, going forward, is this Civic 50. And felt very fortunate to be able to partner with the Orange County Business Journal so that we can recognize the most civically engaged companies in Orange County. I think what I get excited about is that the Civic 50 measures a number of elements of community engagement. They look at your investment as a company, and that can be your dollars, your hours, but also your voice. So bottom line is there's a lot of good to be done, and in doing so, our community will be rewarded and you will be rewarded as well.